Hey guys, Autobot Arcade here, bringing you another Transformers review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the very cool Transformers Age of the Primes Armada Red Alert.
Welcome to Autobot Arcade.
Starting off with the packaging, we have the nice Transformers Age of the Primes logo down the bottom, with a nice digital artwork of the character on the side. As always, the 13 primes down the side of the box, and a nice actual product image of the vehicle mode and robot mode, and then some more digital artwork of the character down the side of the box. And here he is. But before we take a look at him, who is Armada Red Alert?
Red Alert is the Autobot medic and technician. He is wise, methodical, and highly logical, often acting as the voice of reason in tense situations. In Armada, Red Alert serves as a sort of second-in-command to Optimus Prime, often coordinating battle strategies and maintenance duties. He has a mini-con partner called Longtime, who can attach to him and enhance his strength and capabilities as well as unlocking new abilities. In G1, he was a paranoid security officer, while in Armada, he is a more mature, composed, and mentor-like.
And here he is in robot mode, and he is a very cool looking figure, and for me, a very nostalgic figure, as I had the original version of this guy up here. I had the recolor of him, the orange version, but I remember playing with him when I was younger and having so much fun. And to be honest, they look very, very similar and have a lot of the same gimmicks. And I think Hasbro did a really good job at taking that old version of the figure and redoing it here in a newer look. And it looks amazing. All the panels are in the right place. Yes, there is some big clunky bits like on the chest, the big backpack, the panels on the side, but that's all cartoon accurate. But it's all painted really nicely. He does have a peg on the back and a port on the chest where a minicon can actually attach. Unfortunately, they don't give us any minicons yet, but hopefully one day in the future. Taking a closer look at this guy, the head sculpt is really nice. It has some light piping as well, which I always remember from back in the day looked really cool and made the figure's eyes look like they were lighting up. He has a nice big red Autobot logo on the side, on the top of him, and some medical symbols on the side of him. His arms and legs are mainly just this blue that it's cast out of, and some darker blue on the knees and some black for the boots. But again, that is completely cartoon accurate, and he has some nice colouring for the front of the vehicle with some yellow headlights and just some grey on the front. And overall, this guy just looks absolutely amazing, and I am so happy that I now have him in the collection. As usual, inside of the box we get the instruction manual, and as for accessories, we get a decent amount. First of all, we have this shotgun looking thing, completely white except for the light bar on the top. Got some nice grey and some translucent red. He has a hole on the front of it, which you can actually plug this grappling hook looking thing into, just like so. Now you can actually attach any of the other accessories in here, but that's the one that's supposed to go in there. And then for the other two accessories, we have these two translucent red guns. We have this triple barrel blaster thing here, and we have this other more pointier blaster. Both looking pretty cool. You can't really pick out too much detail because it's all just cast out of the same red plastic, but looking nice. Attaching them onto the figure, you can take any of the two blasters and they just plug into the hand hole, and the other one will store in the back of the leg, just like so, and there is a space for the other one as well. And then you can take the grappling hook off, and that can be stored in the backpack. I really like this about the figure, that there is somewhere to store every single accessory in both robot mode and vehicle mode. And then the shotgun itself can be put onto his backpack, which actually completes the look of the top of the vehicle, but in this mode is an over the shoulder blaster, looking very, very cool. Or you can in fact remove it and put it into the hand, but I think it looks cooler on the shoulder. With all the accessories attached, he's looking very, very cool and very, very weaponized and ready to take on those pesky Decepticons. For articulation, the head is on a ball joint, but it is really, really stiff, so it takes a bit of effort to turn the head from side to side, and it can go up and down a bit. The shoulder cannon can go up and down and move left and right. The arms can come up that far and rotate back and forward. He has a double jointed elbow. He has a swivel at the wrist and at the upper arm. He has some waist rotation, and if you move the backpack out of the way, it can move further. The legs can go back and forth, but it is slightly hindered by the backpack, as well as move out to the side and bend at the knee, and we get some nice ankle tilt and some toe articulation. For some robot mode size comparisons, here he is next to the Transformers Rise of the Beast Bumblebee, Transformers Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, the Gamer Edition Ratchet, the Commander class Optimus Prime, and although these aren't from the same universe, they do look really cool together. The New Age Optimus Prime, the Marvel Legends Sam Wilson Captain America, and finally the Star Wars Black Series Shaq-T. And without further ado, let's get on with the transformation. And here he is in vehicle mode, and just like in robot mode, he looks so cool. and I'm getting some serious nostalgic vibes again. I can just remember playing with this guy, having him in vehicle mode, zooming him about everywhere. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the opening front, which could launch a disc, but he does again have those minicon ports, but we just don't have any minicons. He does have a light bar on the top going the entire length, which is cartoon accurate. His wheels are pinned on, allowing him to zoom about, and if there's any medical emergencies, he's going to have absolutely no problem getting there. The gun is still accessible in this mode and just flips out. You can attach any of the accessories into that port still, it just won't be able to close back up. And as for paint on this guy, this mode he's mainly white, but he does have some really nice red details along the sides and medical symbols on the side. He has a black trim going along the bottom and over the wheels, and the front, just like in the robot mode for the chest, has some nice grey on it with some yellow for the headlights. But overall, an absolutely amazing figure, and one that again I am happy to add to the collection. My only main gripe with this vehicle mode would be that the legs do hang just below the side panels, so you can see them, but I don't think it's a big deal, and it's only a minor nitpick with this figure. For some vehicle mode size comparisons, here he is next to the Transformers Rise of the Beast Bumblebee, Transformers Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, the Gamer Edition Ratchet, the Commander Class Optimus Prime, the New Age Optimus Prime, the Marvel Legends Sam Wilson Captain America, and finally the Star Wars Black Series Shaq T. And that about wraps up our review of the Transformers Age of the Primes Armada Red Alert. A very cool, and to me a very nostalgic figure, and definitely one that I think everyone should pick up and add to their collection. Whether you're a die-hard Armada collector, or you just want a really cool Autobot medic to go on the shelf, he's definitely well worth it. And with all that said, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and click the subscribe button for more Transformers reviews. And if you like the video, why not leave a comment down below? Who's your favourite Autobot medic? And did you have this guy back in the day? And until next time, transform and roll out.